Yeah, righto, sweet as. Alright, so we got MX Open on the line for race 1. Boys are lining up. A couple of fast guys here today. We've got Connor Towell racing, number 2222. Bryson Sherritt, 33. Dylan Woods, number 62. Here they go. He's got the whole shot. Hey, hand up for the whole shot. He's ready to go. He's checking out already. Look at that. Connor Towell chasing him down. See if he can put in a nice hard charge to start with. Make that pass nice and early. Connor Towell been doing really good at the Oz Pro MX this year. Got his first podium the other week. So there they go, coming down the hill. Not a whole lot of passing opportunities up this back section of the track. Very tight, usually quite one-lined. Just trying to stick with him until he gets down to the front section. Trying to set him up on the limiter. Switching up the lines. Down the hill, trying to outbrake him. Can't quite get it done there. Looks like that straight up the hill's already starting to get pretty chopped out, not getting good drive. Side by side around the back. Here he goes, down the straight, outbraking him. There we go, nice. Getting it done. Good pass, good clean pass. Connor Towell into P1. There he is. Connor Towell's already starting to check out. Putting a bit of distance between him, and he can start to chill out a little bit and bring it home. A couple of nice ruts already starting to form up early in the day. Up around the top corner, the Cobra corner. quite technical, that back section. Into the whoops. Most of the boys opting to double, triple through that section. Bailey Digatati starting to catch up in third place. Looks like we're starting to get a little bit of a battle going on for third, fourth and fifth now as well. A few boys starting to bunch up. Come around for one more lap. Yeah, Connor's dad on the pit board. There we go, we've got to change second place, Bailey Digatati. Dylan Woods, hot on his heels as well. Oh. Yeah. There we go, there's a nice battle. Dylan Woods making the pass. He's on a charge. Dylan Woods also been racing Nationals this year. Couple of really good positions and results this year at Nationals. Putting it together at this East Coast MX event as well. Incredible ride by Bailey. I haven't seen him perform this well in a little while. He's been putting in a fair bit of work, obviously, which is really good. Holroyd just trying to hang on the two-stroke there, just doesn't seem to have the power that the other boys have, especially up those hills. Dylan Woods getting really close there. See if he can change up those lines. Couple of those big bumps down that big straight, really sort of messing with them, not getting that drive that they need. C corner, back up the hill again. Like I said before, not many passing opportunities down that back section of the track. Mainly just trying to make sure you stick close, nice and close, so you can set something up down around the front section. Here they come. Oh, little bobble by Dylan. Sent that rut a little wide into the wall. Over the rainbow. Bailey's done really good. Kept some distance there. Keeping that distance down these sections where all the passes can be made is what he needs to keep doing. Oh, huge scrub by Dylan there. Oh, he's trying to set him up. Not quite getting it done. Up the hill. Set up wider. It's a hard spot there. Down around this bottom sweeping corner. Keep that momentum. Couple of laps riders in some traffic there. Alright, let's see if Dylan can make it happen down here this lap. Although Bailey seems to be doing quite well around this bottom section. Switching up those lines. Setting up around wide again. There we go, got to get the drive down the hill, out brake him into the corner, get inside him. Can't quite get it done again. Just keeping that pressure on. So you got to do in these situations is just keep that pressure on. Hopefully they'll make a mistake. Have another go down this hill again. Set up a different line down the inside. Although he's back on the outside again, won't be able to quite get the line he needs. Yeah, and same thing again. Incredible ride by Bailey once again. Putting it up the front in front of some fast boys. Great opportunity for him. See if Dylan can get nice and close again and come down that hill in a good position this time. Doesn't look like he's quite close enough this lap. Pushed a little wide into the bit of a slower line that time. setting up nice and close again, come down the hill. And he's got it. Great job. Awesome pass. Nice and patient, got it done. Knew where he could make the pass, got it nearly 3 laps in a row and just got it done. We'll see if Bailey can stick with him. Don't let him check out. And there it is, to the finish line. Awesome race. Alright, we've got race 2 of MX Open now. A couple of boys, there not a big gap in between these 2 races, so seeing how they go with their recovery from race 1 into here. Hopefully they're nice and warm and ready to rock and roll now. Let's bring out the 15-second board. Revs are up. Dylan Woods. Ooh. Stevens with the... Oh, there we go, and Connor's pulled it. Connor Towel, P1. Bailey up in 2nd place again. We got Connor, we got Bailey. I think that's Stevens in number 3. Alright, Dylan Woods pushed Bailey out nice and early. Stevens behind them. Boys are sorting themselves out nice and early. Towel, Dylan Woods. This will be good for Dylan. See if he can reel in Connor this lap. Stevens up the front again. He faded a little bit the last race. We'll see if he can stay up there this one. Jake Cobbin up the front as well. Here they come. Connor Towel, Dylan Woods. Cooper Holroyd in there as well in the mix. They come up the top around the Cobra Cove corner. Oh, little mistake there by Dylan again. A couple of those acceleration bumps really starting to catch him out a little bit every now and then, making sure that he stays on it, stays consistent. Connor up the top of that triple around Costanzo corner. See if Dylan can really reel Connor in this race. Not let him check out like race 1. Bailey in third, Stevens fourth. We've got Cooper Holroyd. So our race leaders, Dylan Woods. Keeping that speed up the hill on the brakes. Dylan's definitely keeping it nice and close to Connor, not letting him check out, which is good. Still not quite close enough to keep pressure on, but just to let him know he's still there. Those ruts are really starting to form up now, which is good. Really giving them something to lean into, carry a bit more speed and momentum. Huge scrub there by Dylan. Definitely these faster boys are really having to sort of wash a bit of speed off on a fair few of these jumps. We see another huge scrub again. Seems these jumps just get a little bit shorter nearly every year, it almost seems. So these fast boys really having to throw those big scrubs, keep it low, not over jumping. Dylan's still hanging in there, but just can't quite get close enough to be able to put any kind of pass on at the moment. At about the halfway mark of this race. Coming around the finish line. These two have definitely checked out from the rest of the pack at the moment. Over that rainbow. Huge scrubs again. Definitely putting it on for the camera people out there today. Everyone seems to have settled themselves into their positions in that top four pretty well. Third place with Bailey Digatati. He's got a fair bit of room either side of him. Just making sure there's no mistakes. Dylan's pit board, trying to give him a bit of encouragement. Stay on him. See if Connor will make a mistake. John Bother in 4th position. Luke Arnold in 5th. Luke's had a couple of goes at some nationals recently this year as well. And we're starting to come up some lap traffic now with our race leaders. One of those things when you haven't quite got a clear speed advantage on the guy in front of you, you just got to stick there with them, keep that pressure on, make sure they know you're still there. Hopefully that pressure will get to them and they'll make a mistake and you can capitalise on that. That's what Dylan's doing, just lingering there behind him, staying consistent, keeping that pressure on. Although he does seem to be dropping back a little bit now. Connor's starting to pull a bit of a gap. Not sure if that's Connor putting the foot down or if Dylan's made a couple of mistakes. Starting to get a bit tired. These shorter races for these boys are definitely not quite what they're used to with their nationals races, 30-minute motos, so shorter races, higher intensity. Don't really have the opportunity to really sort of set up passes like you do at the longer races. Dylan definitely starting to drop back a fair bit now. Conatale had quite a big crash only just the other week, last weekend at Coffs Harbour for the Pro MX. Hit the ground pretty hard, cracked a helmet kind of thing. Good to see him nice and healthy again for this weekend and doing well. A couple more weeks time and they got the next round of nationals up in Queensland. A race like this is definitely some good practice for them. Dylan's bike definitely looks like it's not liking some of those acceleration bumps. That rear wheel kicking about a little bit on some of them, some of those sharper ones. Definitely doesn't quite look as smooth and consistent as Connor's bike at the moment. Definitely one of those things where you don't like to put too much blame on the bike, but when the bike is working really, really well for you, it definitely does make riding a lot easier, especially at higher speeds, those faster riders. Connor's bike looking really nice and settled there. definitely brought himself out quite a big lead now. Staying nice and consistent, bring it home. Only a little bit left to go in this race. 14-minute mark. Track crew's starting to put a little bit of water on the track now. Nice and sunny today, definitely going to dry out a little bit, getting quite dusty and hard pack. Keeping that water on the track's definitely going to be a must. On the tower, back up the top there around Costanzo Performance Corner. Nice little wheel tap line through those whoops. You can definitely get a little bit creative through that section there. And there's the finish line. Good race by Connor there. Dylan Woods coming around. Alright, we're on to race 3 for the MX Open class. 15-second board is up. Off they go. Cooper Holroyd there. Luke Arnold. Ooh. Nice crash there on the corner 2. Luke Arnold with the whole shot by the look. Of Jake Cobbin in number 2. Cooper Holroyd in place 3. Not seeing Connor Towell at the moment. Getting caught up a little bit in those first 2 corners. And Stevens there on the 47. Couple of little bobbles and mistakes there. Couple of different lines going on in that corner from what they seen last race. They come around for their finishing their first lap. Oh, there's Connor Towell. Connor Towell is in first. Connor Towell in first. Jake Cobbin in second. As Connor Towell's got out in front, getting a nice little lead there. Oh, Cobbin with a stall in the corner, that's going to hurt him. Hopefully he can hold on to second there. Cooper Holroyd hot on his heels now. Very close riding there. Holroyd and Dylan Woods. Dylan Wood making the pass on Holroyd. Oh, and a mistake there by Dylan Wood. Letting Holroyd take it back. And Holroyd getting straight back up on Jake Cobbin there. Jake Cobbin in second, Holroyd in third, Dylan Woods in fourth. Dylan Woods just trying to be all over the back of Holroyd there, switching up the lines, doing what he can to try and get around. There, he's side by side over the tabletop, tries to come across. Holroyd's going to get the inside. Oh, Dylan blasted around the outside. That was an awesome ride by Dylan Woods as they come down into Alpine Stars corner and head back up the hill again. Dylan Woods is definitely on it now. He's on a mission to try and catch back up to Connor Towell, see if he can get him this race. He's got to get past the 68 of Jake Cobbin as he tries to tuck up the inside of him. Huge scrub, getting on the ground nice and early. Around the outside again. Oh, almost the same move he just did on Holroyd, but a different corner. Doing an awesome job there. And he comes down around the bottom sweeper before the finish line. He's on the mission to hunt down Connor Towell, although he's got a fair way to go. Connor's got quite the lead at the moment. So now we've got Holroyd all over the back of Jake Cobbin. Trying to get into third position. Well, copping a fair bit of roost coming down the hill. You see Holroyd putting the visor down. Never any good having to do that. When you put the visor down, you can't see what's in front of you, but unfortunately, when you're getting peppered pretty hard, something you have to do to try and protect yourself. Coming down the hill again into TNC corner. Like I've said before, they get a fair bit of speed up down that hill. Dylan Wood checking out from second and third in his hunt to try and catch up to Connor Towell. Plenty of free track at the moment. He can get into a good flow, get some speed up, hit the lines that he wants to. Hopefully try and make some ground up. Up the top of the hill around Cobra Corner. Oh, definitely on the gas down the hill, doing a wheelie down the hill. Inching out every single bit that he can get out of that 250. I tell you what, I heard that 250 ride past me earlier and it definitely sounded quite nice. Nothing stock about that bike, that's for sure. Keeping it smooth and consistent, nice and flowy. Nailing those corners, getting that wheel tap. I love that. It's a really good, fast way through those whoops. Over that finish line jump for another lap as he comes up to come across the start line again. Connor's dad on the pit board. Dylan Woods riding smooth and consistent. I wouldn't exactly say he's putting a heap of time onto Connor, but you can tell he's definitely pushing it as he comes in pretty hot into that corner. Yeah, Holroyd and Cobbin. Holroyd just can't quite get the move on Cobbin there. You got Stevens on it. So Stevens, that's 68 on the KTM. Tower coming around to check off another lap. Sending it out wide along this straight here, trying to miss all the bumps. Opening up those corners, hitting his marks. Oh. Just missed his line there, right as I say he's hitting his marks. Definitely looks like Dylan Wood is starting to reel him in. Cooper Holroyd powering up the hill into Cobra Corner. Starting to come up through a little bit of lap traffic now. Getting that power down. Launching it up the top of that hill. Tower coming around again. Ticking off laps he is at the moment. His dad on the pit board again, so just telling him some lap times at the moment, making sure he's running nice and consistent lap times. This is almost practice for him for the Aussie Nationals. Nice bit of style there from Dylan Woods. again into Alpine Stars corner. Kind of go through this, see if he does that wheel tap again on those whoops. Not quite as clean as his last few goes, but still different and impressive all the same. Right, as he comes around, looks like he's collecting that last lap board. Definitely closed that gap up a fair bit on Connor there. If that was the last lap, then definitely not quite enough to be able to reel him in for a pass and a lead. But an impressive effort all the same, considering how much ground he had to make up from when he passed into second place. Doing a really good job. Huge scrub again. That's got to be one of his favourite jumps, I think. And you can definitely tell he's closed the gap, being able to get Dylan and Connor in the same frame in that section. Come around the back section of the track towards the end. Checker flag's out. Connor's ready to receive that as he goes around the last corner. To another great ride. Alright, so we're on to the final race of the MX Open now. "15-second board is up. Boys are ready to go. Ooh, nice hole shot there by Cobbin. Cobbin's been going good this last part of the day. Dylan Wood got caught up there in the first corner. John Bover and Brocktrop. So Cobbin in first place. Connor Towell in second. See Connor Towell pushing that really early, trying to get past Cobbin. Cobbin's holding on, doing really good. Oh, sending a little bit wide there, Cobbin did, but holding on to it. Connor's going around the outside there. Setting himself up on the inside of him for this corner. Oh, it's close. Oh, a little look back there for Cobbin. He'll come around to finish off lap 1. Coming across the start straight here. Got Cobbin, Connor and Holroyd in first, second and third. Up the inside of Cobbin there, getting it done, pushing him wide. Good pass. As they head back up the hill there, up into the Maximus corner. Holroyd starting to latch onto the back of Cobbin there. Like a yo-yo, they bring him in and then send him back out, reel him back in, and then he stretches it back out again. Old Connor Tower just starts to check out there. Davison in 4th place there on the Kawasaki. His best ride of the day. Another rider that plenty of talent, does a lot of riding. I'd like to see him get up and start riding some bigger events soon. Cody Stevens on the 47. Dylan Wood went down in a first corner crash on this one. There's a fair bit back, so we'll see when he starts to emerge up the top again, if he can catch up. And Cody Stevens there, he's 47, but he's running his younger brother's bike, so his bike's got the 46. Davison on the Kawasaki. Holroyd's gotten past Cobbin into 2nd place. A good ride for Holroyd, see if he can keep that pace up. Connor Tower with a nice healthy lead at the moment. Coming down around the bottom sweeper before the finish line here. Still early days for Connor. We'll see if he can stay nice and consistent for this whole race. Connor's dad on the pit board again. Holroyd in second place still, riding nice and consistent. Doesn't look like he's really letting Connor push that lead out too much further. He's sort of letting that stay pretty consistent, which is good, keeping a decent pace. Jake Cobbin's still sitting in third. Another awesome ride by him. He's been doing great all day. Some good starts and some good riding, keeping him in those good positions up the top. Should be in a position for a podium overall today, I think. Connor Tower back attacking that back section of the track again as he comes over the tabletop into the big left-handed sweeper. And across the finish line, tick off another lap. A lot of the boys opting for that outside line through that berm now, as that inside line lead up to it, the bumps are getting quite large. The boys trying to find a smoother line into the corner and having to go the outside now. Good 222 Rory Fairbrother. That's probably one of the higher positions I've seen him in today, which is good. There's Dylan Wood making his way up the top pack again now. Huge stub. Lots of aggression there. You can tell he's definitely on a heater, trying to catch back up. Sitting himself in behind Rory Fairbrother now. Getting some good drive down that hill. See if he'll make the pass here. Bit of a crossover. And he'll make that one stick by the look of it. Unless Rory gets up the inside of him, which he does. Something that Dylan's done really well all day today is being able to maintain that speed around the outside of some of the other riders when they've pushed him wide and still be able to make the pass. A lot of riders don't really do that too well, so it's really awesome seeing Dylan being able to do that and yeah, make it stick nearly every single time. So he's doing really good. So got Dylan now into fourth position now, behind Jake Cobbin. It looks like Dylan's coming up quite fast on Jake. They come up the hill into Cobra Corner. Cooper Holroyd still sitting comfy in second. Fair bit of a buffer between first and third place between him there, so he's sort of just running his own race at the moment. Staying nice and smooth and consistent, hitting his marks, keeping his pace. Starting to come up to a little bit of lapped traffic now as well. Definitely pulled himself out quite a large and substantial lead on second place now. You can definitely tell feeling quite comfortable and smooth at the moment in his element. Some awesome practice for him after last weekend's Nationals round, and then there's another 2 or 3 weeks I think it is until the next round in Queensland. So getting some good solid practice in on a proper race track, getting some race starts in, always some really good practice for the boys. There's Dylan Wood caught right up to the back of Jake Cobbin now. We'll see how long it takes for him to squeeze himself past. Carrying that nice momentum around that big top sweeper. And this will be the spot, I think, as he drives down the hill, trying to sneak that wheel up the inside of him. And there it is, getting it done. Good stuff. Really smooth past that one. Left each other nice. Plenty of room. They come around into the whoops. Double, double, single into the corner. They come around for another lap to collect the last lap board. Cooper Holroyd, another awesome ride for him. Super consistent day. He's definitely got himself up for a podium position for the finish for today. And Connor Tao, done nothing but win all day today pretty much. Some good hole shots, checked out early, rode his own race, stayed smooth and consistent, ticking off good lap times. As Connor comes around to take that checkered flag for the win. There's Dylan Wood now making a final lap charge. Still trying to get past Cobbin on this last lap. Oh no, sorry, that's John Bova. John Bova trying to get past Cobbin. Dylan Wood's already made the pass. Dylan Wood's coming in at third place.